the sun was shining, I was lying in bed, wondering if she'd changed at all or if her hair was still red. Her folks, they said our lives together sure was gonna be rough. Never did like Mama's homemade dress, Papa's banquet wasn't big enough. I was standing by the side of the road, rain falling at my shoes, heading down to the East Coast. Lord knows I paid some dues getting through, tangled up in blue. She was married when we first met, soon to be divorced. Helped her out of a jam, I guess, but it used a little too much force. So we drove that car as far as we could, abandoned it out west. Split it up on the docks that night, both agreeing it was best. She turned around to look at me as I was walking away. Heard her say over my shoulder, we'll meet again someday on the avenue, tangled up in blue. I had a job in the great North Woods, working as a cook for a spell, but I never did like it all that much, and one day the axe just fell. So I drifted on down to New Orleans. I was lucky to be employed, working for a while on a fishing boat right outside of Delacroix. All the while I was alone, the past was just behind. I seen a lot of women, but she never escaped my mind, and I just grew tangled up in blue. She was working in a topless bar. I stopped in for a beer, studying the lines of her face in the spotlight so clear. Later on, when the crowd thinned out, I was just about to do the same. She was standing there at the back of my chair, said, "Honey, don't I know your name?" I muttered something underneath my breath as she studied the lines of my face. Must admit I was a little uneasy as she bent down to tie the laces of my shoes, tangled up in blue. She lit a burner on the stove and offered me a pipe. So I thought you'd never say hello, she said. She looked like the silent type. Then she opened up a book of poems and handed it to me, written by an Italian poet from the 13th century. Every one of them words rang true and glowed with burning coal, pouring off of every page like it was written in my soul from me to you, tangled up in blue. I lived with them on Montague Street in a basement down the stairs. There was music in the cafes at night and revolution in the air. He started in a dealing with slaves, something inside of him died. She had to sell everything she owned and froze up inside. When finally the bottom fell out, I became withdrawn. Only thing I knew how to do was to keep on keeping on like a bird that flew, tangled up in blue. Now I'm going back again, gotta get to her somehow. All the friends we used to know, they're an illusion to me now. Some are mathematicians, some are carpenters' wives. Don't know how it all got started, don't know what they do with their lives. Me, I'm still on the road, heading for another joint. We all did feel the same, we just saw it from another point of view. Tangled up in blue.